Hey guys, Coach Anna and Coach Tara asked me to give a little tutorial on how to do the hair for the competition. Competition season's up and running, so I've done a few things already to make this video a little shorter. As you can see, I've already parted Riley's hair. You want to make a part across the front because we're going to French braid this part up here in the front with some ribbons, and I've pulled the rest of it back into a ponytail. I've already tied two of the sections off with the ribbons. Tilt your head there for me, Riley. And I'll demonstrate how you get these ribbons on with the last section here. You take 3 sections to start a braid, and we're going to tie, we have silver, blue, and black ribbons because that's the color of their leotards. I guess if they wear their breast cancer awareness, leotards, you probably want to put pink in there somewhere. But Riley, can you hold that section of hair out for me? And we're going to tie the last section on. You just simply hold out the section of hair and tie the ribbon on with just one little knot, kind of tight like so. Then this is the hardest part. You want to French braid across the front here. And the hardest part's kind of getting this French braid started with these ribbons. You can let go, Riley. But once you get going, it works out pretty good. You take each piece of hair. Make sure you cut your ribbons long enough. You probably want them a little bit longer than the hair because they hang down at the end. But the French braid, you just do a regular braid. Like so, and then once you get the braid going, you really want to pull out those little ends. I tie those together at the end to make a little bow on the side of their head. Once you get the braid going, you simply pick up a piece of hair and add to the outside sections of the braid each time. And you just keep going with your braid. And I try to keep the ribbons on the top so that you could see the ribbons in the braid, although sometimes as you get to the end with more hair it gets a little difficult. But you just simply braid, and each outside section you pick up a new section of hair to braid along with it. And this is probably the hardest part. Once you get this part done, the rest of it goes pretty quick. You just keep braiding and picking up sections of hair as you go along on the outside. As I said, I try to keep the ribbon on the top of the hair so it shows up in the braid, but especially if your daughter's hair is thick, it's not always easy to do. You could straighten your head up there some, Riley. There you go. The other thing is you don't want to pick up too much hair. You want to keep, just small sections of hair as you work along around to the other side of their head. This tends to keep their bangs out of their hair and keep their hair from falling out of their ponytail that they have up. Keeps the front up nice. Riley, tilt your head the other way a little bit. Just keep working across the head there, picking up sections as you go. Now, if your daughter's hair is short, right around this spot is where you want to stop. And I use these package of real tiny clear rubber bands. And you just want to rubber band it right there, and you could let their ponytail hang down with the pieces of ribbon hanging with it. And then I'll demonstrate when we're done. If you curl the back of it and the sides with the ponytail, it looks really cute. But since Riley's hair is long, I'm going to keep going, but I'll show you what we do. If their hair is short, you just stop your braid right there and put that clear little holder in, and it won't show up. And just let the ribbons hang down with their hair. Looks really cute. their hair is long, just keep going with the braid all the way to the other side. Then when you run out of hair to pick up at the end, you just simply, braid normally to the end of the hair here. So we've got sorry Riley, got all Riley's hair in the braid there, and now we're just going to do a normal braid. To the end here. All right. As you can see, sometimes it's hard to keep those ribbons on the top. You can't really see the silver ribbon in her hair very well, but each time it looks a little different. There we go. And I just secure this end with a little rubber band here. Like so. And I take this part out. Now if your daughter's hair was short and you stop that braid right about here, what I do then is if you have a small skinny curling iron, kind of like this, I just take sections of hair about this big, and I usually spray them with hairspray first, and then you just take the curling iron and kind of wind it on there like a spiral. I don't have this in and turned on, and then I just do little sections like that. When you take it out, you'll get those little spiral curls, and I even curl what's left of the ponytail with the ribbons, and it looks really cute. For the rest of the girls, you want to get their hair up in a high side bun. You don't want it near the center of their head, because when they do those back extension rolls, their hair gets in the way and causes them to have bent arms and makes some of their skills difficult. So you really want to get it up on the side of their head good. I put it, kind of just right above Riley's ear. I comb the rest of the hair up. And you want to get it just above, their right ear. And then I gather that braid along with it and put that part into a ponytail. And then I find it easier to do the bun. I do 2 more separate braids in Riley's hair. Since it's so long and thick, I have a hard time getting it to stay in a bun unless it's braided. Otherwise, it tends to fall out. So I just divide her ponytail into 2 more sections and just do 2 more simple braids. Did you bring your scrunchie down, Riley?
Forgot.
Forgot your scrunchie.
Here, I'll go get it.
Alrighty. I just do 2 more braids and secure them with some of these little clear rubber bands also. 1 more here. put a little clear one on the end of this braid. Before I twist those up, I'll show you over here on this side with these little extra ribbons. I just kind of tie these together to make them lay flat, like so. And then you can get a pair of scissors and, you know, snip them to an appropriate length so that they look pretty. And then the last part, you just take this, I just twist them around and tuck the ends under. I saved the smallest one for last because it's got the ribbons in it and it, you know, looks pretty. Just twist them around under each other. And these ribbons will sometimes help hold it in if you twist those around. And then you want to take their scrunchie. We don't have her scrunchie down here, but then you just twist the scrunchie over top and it will stay in. And that is the competition hairdo.